Good morning, good morning, good morning. Where did I message? So, I don't know. I'm doing Thanksgiving dinner today because some of my family had to work yesterday, and it's like, they're like, well, we can give up, triple time of pay and all this other stuff. They're like, we'll just work and we'll move Thanksgiving, right? And it's funny how people would some people will get upset about that. Some people are like steadfast on defending Thanksgiving. I don't think it matters what day you celebrate it on, as long as you're celebrating it with the people that you love and that you work with, right? Usually fulfill it in your life. I've had friends that do Friendsgivings in New York. People that have like estranged from their families. They'll do Friendsgivings. But how two truths can be happening at the same time, and these are the two kind of the way you can explain the two different timelines, right? So you've got one timeline, and one timeline is everybody who is obsessed with the fact that the colonists came in and murdered a bunch of people and stuff like that, did genocide and everything else. Yes, that did happen. Did that happen? Yes, it did happen. Did it happen the way that you're envisioning it? In some places, yes, but all over the coast, all over the original 13 colonies of this country, up and down the East Coast, is monuments and towns and stuff that are named after the Native Americans that helped the colonists. So they did help. You know what I'm saying? There was Thanksgivings where everybody came together. We got Pluto, 69 Cancer, that yin yang. We got 5. It could be for discord. Ooh. There's definitely a big divide going on, right? There's out in the sun, something that's out in the open, right? There's cord cutting here that needs to be done. We've got the male and the feminine rune here, right? And we got the romance rune. Alright, we got forgiveness and we got authority figures here. So the lessons from this life that you keep sharing with this person is lessons in forgiveness. There's definitely one or both of you could have a serious problem with authority figures, right? Always trying to butt the system type of deal, type of energy, right? That's what that authority figure is. That's a back talker. That's someone who's questioning things. That's someone, you know what I'm saying? Shadow coming through. Alright, I'm definitely getting a strong pull. Like I said, it's definitely two people here. One is numbing themselves, drowning themselves in other things, and kind of, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they're forgetting who they are, or trying to forget who they are. Right, yeah, this one was on the bottom of the deck. Alone in the world is a mutual energy that's going on here. The other side is I won't cry for you and queen of my world, right? So there's definitely somebody on the other side that's over the nonsense already. Apologize for the lighting. I've been trying to work on that. Be getting the rest of my stuff delivered here soon, so we'll see. Alright, so I won't cry for you, and queen of my world. somebody who understands that they're manifesting their own reality, right? And that I won't cry for you is just, I've already cried about it, so I won't cry about it again. That's how that works. Love and compassion. There's a calling here for one or both of you to definitely start trying to love yourself as much as you love other people, as much as you love and do for other people. You need to start showing yourself that same level of love and compassion, right? Just get a sense that that's a third party situation there. That's somebody who somehow has their ear that makes somebody feel bad about themselves. Something you gotta get through your head. And you are just like I did those Marlboro lights. Giving you up just like the way I did the whiskey on ice. My phone is messing up. I don't know what the deal is with this stupid thing. I need a new phone. I need to find the one that I kicked in the river. Maybe it's dried out and it's fine now. I never turned it back on again. But yes, I did. I straight kicked myself in the river before. And this one, the microphone messes up the plug cord for headphones when I want to use my wired in headphones instead of the wireless. It messes up. It does this weird thing too. It slows it down. It sounds like a record player running out of battery or a disc. Y'all probably have no idea what I'm talking about. Yo, oh man, kids would have no idea what I'm talking about, but you guys know what I'm talking about. When the battery starts to die in your player, back in the day when you had to run tape or spin a disc, and things would slow down a little bit. That's what this thing's doing. And I'm like, how are you doing that? Like, what is causing that? What causes that? What part of my headphone jack is causing the music to play slower? Like a Discman's battery is dying, right? I call myself a techno glitch. I fuck things up all the time. Just what it is, right? We definitely got some major Alright, so on the 3D, I'm definitely picking up, a masculine, someone who could have been a big player, been a player of some sort, right? They definitely there's a lot of anxiety around this person, right? This person is entrapped, right? With that Ten of Swords, they're kind of a prisoner of their own mind. This is someone who is intelligent enough, right? They are smart. They're not stupid, right? They do have those higher perspectives there with that King of Swords energy, right? And then you got the King of Wands. They understand what they're passionate about, and I think they understand the nature of things a little bit better than you might give them credit for, right? I get that definitely, like, they're dealing with somebody who makes them feel like they turn them to stone, or they can turn them to stone with a look, right? So we're definitely dealing with someone who has this intimidating nature, right? Because you got the angel, you got an angel here, an angel here, but then you've got this Medusa on the other side, right? I'm just picking up a big understanding that this person is dealing with someone who, has these two sides to them, right? And this is someone who's not used to playing games like that. They're used to playing games with a certain type of people, and they're not used to this, right? But it's definitely intriguing them. It's definitely that web, right, with that Four of Wands. It's definitely something they're trying to build a foundation with, right? But the way they're going about it is more like a spider. Like they're creating the web first. I don't think they know how to do it any other way. Like they feel like this is the best possible way. But create the web first. They'll figure out what to do once something's imprisoned in it. I don't know. That's a weird way to go about it. It's a weird way to go about it. Yeah, in the 4D, this person definitely feels like this has the Ten of Cups potential, right? But they're terrified of failure, right? They're terrified of this circular motion, right? When you see this card, this is about like, when you come around to a situation, you should have spiraled up a little bit more. You should have had a higher perspective. You shouldn't just be drawing circles in the sand, right? Right. Recreating the same failures over and over again. You got the King of Swords here, right? And I like the way this is laying down here, because for me, the King of Swords is running into that Emperor energy, right? That's the king moving from the king energy to the emperor energy, right? That's an evolution. That's a step up. This person is hitting a new level in their thoughts and stuff on the 4D. Don't mind the cat, man, if you guys can hear it. The cat's driving me literally up the ball. Alright, I'm sorry. Not like the dog's much better. There he is. Now he's at the door, sticking his nose in, sniffing like a psycho stalker through the door. Alright, so there's weird energies that I'm picking up right now. This person definitely is watching, trying to follow their intuition. I feel like this, like I said, someone is making a step up in their evolution here, right? They're going from just maintaining their kingdom to trying to build an empire is the energy that I'm getting. I get that this person deals with a lot of interference. There is a lot of head games that are played with on this person, or played with this person. Right? Like I said, you got that Joker energy at the bottom. You can't play games with people all the time and then think you're going to escape your karma from playing said games. And think that people aren't going to come back and do things like that. You know, just because we can sit here and preach all day how you shouldn't do that to people, people still do it to people. That's what it is. Hurt people. It's the cycle that goes around. This person's definitely entangled in some sort of web of their own already on the 4D here. Because of why? Because that's how they functioned in the past. What did they do in the past? They built webs to trap people. Well, now, unfortunately, they're stuck with these people in the web, and I'm getting that's what that sheath is all about, right? Who they got to cut out of that web, right? The old foundations need to be cleared away. They need to cut the web that is attaching you to these toxic energies. It's time to break out into a new cycle, a time of celebration, right? A time of equal give and take, right? It's a matter of getting those, getting yourself balanced. I like the card with the one deck I have has this person up on stilts, right? It's like kind of learning how to walk again energy, and it's like passion driven. This person's definitely got that watching energy, right? So they got this Knight of Swords energy, which is like, I get this watching energy. It's defensive. But you're like, I know everybody calls it the stalker card and everything else like that, but the reason these people do this is a defensive measure, right? It's like they're watching you and stalking you, but it's not necessarily the harmful intent that you're taking it as. They do it for some sort of honor-driven reason, right? And they stand backish to guard themselves. You got the King of Cups and the Four of Wands there. Yeah, this gives them a lot of anxiety. But because it's definitely someone who's dealt with towers and stuff before, yeah, they got a lot to move on from. I like how this card even like kind of depicts that half-built structure. It's like, what? Well, that's their web. What, I have this web that I've built here, and these are all the cups that are attached in the web, which I always look at cups as kind of like soul connections and things like that, right? So you got all these soul connections, you know, people who have either sip from your cup or you sip from theirs. Don't take that as a dirty way, but someone who's built some sort of heart-core connection with, right? Got Temperance here, yeah, finding a balance for sure. And then we've got the Nine of Cups right there. Yeah, so this person needs to move on from these things, find some balance in life, everything in moderation. Oh, someone got in trouble. Anyway, everything in moderation. Yeah. Alright, this is advice actually I've been giving a lot to from males, dominant and masculines. This is what's been coming out a lot, okay? There's definitely a lot of moderation. There's something that you do to access and you need to balance it out and find some moderation with, right? The Temperance card is Temperance is actually avoiding alcohol, but this is definitely avoiding a vice that causes you imbalance. Something that you're using to fill a void and find something about the healthier habit for that, and that is how you'll get back into this Nine of Cups energy, right? You got the Lovers card here. There's definitely a strong soul connection. This could even be a twin connection that is inspiring this person to finally make some different types of moves, right? This is... Yeah, it's igniting that change, right? It's igniting that change. It says Five of Swords here. I like when this guy's smiling and this one as he's picking up the swords and the guys in the background are crying, right? You can look at it as a defeat or a victory, depends on how you look at something. But either way, but I pick up at the Five of Swords, it's a big battle. Once it's over, then it's over. Then it's over. But that whole lead up to the battle's over. I've written the Five of Swords to be kind of a refreshing card in that sense, right? It's, yeah, everything that led up to this battle, you've been avoiding for so long. You've been caving forever. You've been just freaking doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? And it's just this build up, and you want to get into like oldie times. It's like going around having to call everybody up for battle and then getting ready for battle and then going into battle and then now the battle is finally over and the verdict is what it is. Get a court sense there too as well, right? Well, shit, it is what it is, right? It was kind of out of their hands, right? You get 2 swords down, 3 swords being picked up here. And he's smiling, why? Because he's gotten himself out of a 3 of Swords situation, and he's ready for the 6 of Swords, which is the rite of passage. Now, if you get into, like, I need to do a video on that again. That's how the Swords evolution works, right? You go from 1 of Swords, 2 of Swords is making a decision, right? 3 of Swords is that third-party situation bullshit, right? 4 of Swords is that sword of truth that what you cannot really live in a toxic third-party situation. 5 of Swords, the accumulation of a battle. 6 of Swords, you take the knowledge you have gained from the situation beforehand and you go ahead towards so on and so forth, right? So you're in between. You're not done with the full cycle yet, but there has been a major battle, and yeah, now there's more of a timeline that will be able to be played out, right? Got the King of Swords here again at the end, right? This is someone who's focused on being in control of their thoughts and their words. Probably someone who's had a hard time with authority figures when it comes to that, so they have learned how to hold their tongue type of energy. Anything you want to say before we roll out? I gotta go. We're doing Thanksgiving day after, so I gotta go and start cooking here. Getting ready to do that. If someone wants to walk out of your life, let them go. A lot of people threaten that. What? I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. I'm going to leave you. Cave to the way I want things, or I'll leave. You know what? Sometimes you got to let someone go. Oh no, you've pooped your shoe. I always talk about pooping your shoes when you're stepping in shit. That's when you're not watching where you're stepping and you step in shit, right? If you know that there's shit all around, you gotta make sure you watch your step. A dream is merely a dream until you put it into action. It's easy to be myself with you. You have to put your past behind you if you ever want to move forward. It's no wonder the truth is stranger than fiction. Fiction has to make sense. You think you got problems? What are you supposed to do if you're a manically depressed robot? You don't know pain until you scream to the skies for God to heal your heart. Blessed be my loves. Blessed be all those who walk these weird and winding paths with me. I love y'all and get back to you as soon as I can, I promise. We're going to do one more quick card here from my girl over at I'm Not Tangled, not with the K. Fractured. Yeah, we definitely got that energy of being broken, right? But whenever I see this card, I always think of that Japanese practice where they repair china with gold. And when it's done, a vessel like this not only is considered more valuable, it actually holds more because it's been stretched out. I get the Grinch's heart. I don't know why I just picked that up, but I got the Grinch's heart go 3 times that year, right? And that's kind of what it is. What fractures, that's how light gets in. And that's how your light gets out, right? You can't flow until this part of the journey happens. It's the heart center opening card for sure. Alright, y'all. I'll be back as soon as I can. I love y'all. Talk to you later.